Welcome to Grayon Math. For this problem, we are required to find the area of this triangle ABC. Given the two angles, which are represented by x and 2x, and the side opposite them are 36 units and 60 units respectively. In this problem, we'll be solving this using double angle identities, since the given angles are represented by x and its double, which is 2x. But before we solve the problem, may I request you to please like the video. Okay, so first step is we draw a vertical line perpendicular to side BC to point A. We label this as H. And next is we label the segment from C to the perpendicular line as A. And label the other segment from the perpendicular line to B as B. Okay, so next step is we use trigonometric identities and show that the value of h is equal to 36 sine 2x and h is also equal to 60 sine x. Since the value of sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse times sine theta is equal to the opposite side. And in this case, the opposite side is h, and the hypotenuse are respectively 36 and 60, and the angles are x and 2x. Okay, so next thing that we have to do is we need to equate the two values of h such that because h is equal to h, and we have 36 sine 2x equal to 60 sine x. But sine 2x is actually a double angle identity, and sine 2x is equal to 2 sine x cosine x. We can simply say that 36 times sine 2x is equal to 2 times sine x cosine x equal to 60 sine x. And if we simplify, we have 72 times sine x cosine x equal to 60 sine x. And we cancel sine x both sides, and we have cosine x is equal to 60 over 72. And cosine x, if we divide this by 12, then we have 5. And 72, we have 6. So cosine x is equal to 5 over 6. Okay, so next step is we need to find the value of sine of x. And since we know that cosine x is equal to 5 over 6, we can actually draw a triangle relationship. This means that the hypotenuse is 6 and the adjacent side is 5, and the opposite side we can write that as m. For this, we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So we can say that m is equal to the square root of 6 squared minus 5 squared. And m is equal to the square root of 36 minus 25. M is equal to the square root of 11. And knowing that if we recall the formula of sine of x is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. And the opposite side is actually the square root of 11 over the hypotenuse, which is 6. Okay, so next step would be is we need to find the value of a. Okay, so next thing that we have to do is we need to label this point, the perpendicular point here towards BC, label that as D. And next step would be is to find the value of A. Okay. And A is equal to the hypotenuse times cosine of 2x. If we focus on triangle ADC, okay, so A is equal to 36 times cosine 2x. But recall that cosine 2x is actually equal to a double angle identity, cosine square x minus sine square of x. And we can replace that with the cosine 2x as 36 times cosine square x minus sine square x. Okay, and actually we already found the value of cosine cosine x. So we have to 5 6. We have to square 5 6. And the value for sine x is the square root of 11 over 6 square. So simplifying that, we have a equal to 36 times 25 over 36 minus 11 over 36. And that becomes A is equal to 36 times 25 minus 11 is equal to 14 over 36. And we just simply cancel this out. So we have A is equal to 14 units. Okay, so next step that we have to do is we need to focus on triangle ABD. And we say to find the value of B is equal to hypotenuse times cosine of x. And B is equal to the hypotenuse, which is 60 times cosine of x, which is 5 over 6. Okay, so 60 divided by 6 is equal to 10. And simplifying this, we have B equal to 50 units. Okay, so next step we have to do is we need to find the value of H. Okay, so H is equal to 60 times sine of x. If you recall the identity, sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So for this case, h is equal to 60 times sine x, which is equal to, as we solved earlier, is equal to square root of 11 over 6. And 60 and 6 cancels out, gives us 10, and h is equal to 10 square root of 11 units. And now for the final step, we are to find the area of this triangle. So for the area of any triangle, we have the area is equal to 1/2 times base times height. But in this case, area is equal to 1/2, but the base is actually A plus B times H. And A is equal to 1/2 times A, which is equal to 14, and B equal to 50. And H is equal to 10 square root of 11. So we simplify this, we have 64 and divided by 2, we have 32. So area is equal to 32 times 10 gives us 320 square root of 11 square units. And that is our answer. Okay, so thank you for watching until the end of the video. Please like the video if you like our solution, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you will be updated for more math videos like this. Thank you. Bye.